Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
And Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Let me see if we're standing on all 10. B. Simone says she's broke now. B. Simone says she's broke now. If you guys remember, the last thing with V. Simone on the channel was her best friend saying, like, I was broke, you were rich, giving back money to people, and I had to watch you give back money to people while I was broke. So anyways, here's the video, B. Simone. And yeah.
Just my finances. Like the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me.
Father God, grant me the patience. Grant me the patience. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness, bro. Jeez Louise, man. My little sister, my big sister, by the way, my bad. Text me back. Oh, hey, God is working on me, boy. Oh, my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of the Fetty Wap story from DJ Academics. Academics was like, Fetty Wap told him the moment he knew he fell off was when he didn't make $100,000 in a week. Or it might have been in a day. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Fetty Wap knew he fell off. He wasn't making like 100,000. Here it is. Yeah, he said when I didn't make 100,000 in a day. B. Simone said we were in Bloomingdale's and I had to be like, y'all, we gonna have to go to H&M. Oh my goodness.
Now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid. Yeah. I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but it's just my finances.
I feel like a lot of times influencers be like, it's really just people, you know what I'm saying? If you rich, you out of touch. It is what it is. You out of touch. When you reach a certain tax bracket, you just out of touch. It just is what it is. This joint got 1.7 thousand replies. This is the same woman that said, I'll never date a guy with a 9. Oh man, go get you a 9 to 5. Oh man, they letting her have it, ain't it?
Oh man.
Oh man. If you can shop, you ain't broke. Trust me. She not what you call, bro. She not in touch with reality, dog. You put everything before God and then you went and got saved. What you think God was gonna do with that money you didn't multiply? Most of us shop at H&M. Most of us live check to check. That's life. I can rock a Walmart fit with confidence because it's in you. Hey, he's spitting. I ain't gonna lie to. I might have to follow brother right here off of that. You spitting, my boy. He's spitting some rhymes. And he a producer and artist. Most of us shop at H&M. Most of us live check to check. That's life. I can rock a Walmart fit with confidence because it's in you, not on you. The real root is materialism. There's a part of heart God is trying to show you to fix. You don't need certain brands to be cool. Boy, you just said something, boy. Boy, you just said something, boy. The first part wasn't necessary. you put God, everything before God, and then you went to get saved. No, 100%. Everything he said made sense. Wasn't she the one that said she wouldn't date a 9-to-5 guy? Well, ain't that a cry me a river? She was a millionaire. What happened? She brings me joy. She better manifest some Bloomingdale's money. Oh snap! Hold on.
Hard. I used to have a 9-to-5. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. You work hard, you have money. I get it. I need an entrepreneur. I need somebody that understands my mindset. Somebody that has the same lifestyle. It has nothing to do with money, everything to do with lifestyle. Okay? When I'm in the bed at 3 a.m. checking emails, what you doing, babe? Working? What you doing? Working? Okay, love you. You want to hop on a flight tomorrow? I have a meeting in out of town. You want to go? You got? Okay, let's go. Okay, you understand my life. You understand what I'm going through. I want to manifest that. What do you want in a man? What do you want? Let's start there. What do you want? Let's manifest it, baby. You can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. Manifest that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga with a 9 to 5. Ain't nothing wrong with an entrepreneur ass nigga. Manifest whatever you want.
Big Nate, hold on. How you listening here to this spaces, but also in my chat? How you do that? How are we looking at you right now? Nathan Schnell is listening to Drive Nerds Nightly Sports Talk on the spaces. And Big Nate is also in my chat at the He said magic. He really listening to me too, because he responding to what I'm saying in real time. Nate is stupid. He said they're not talking about much over there. This man Nate listening in 2 places right now. He on the stream right now listening to this. All right, bro. But yeah.
I want to manifest an entrepreneur ass husband. I don't care what you do. Entrepreneur, graphic designer, sell t-shirts, sell drugs, rapper. You could be a rapper. I'm becoming rapper, D-list. I don't give a fuck. Entrepreneur, okay? At this point,
B. Simone really changed a lot, bro. When she got saved, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, people roast her a lot. The internet roasts her a lot. But if you look at the way she speaks, the way she even presents her, this is night and day, dog.
I'm about to rebuy my book. I'm about to rebuy my book so I can manifest my husband. Whatever you want, you can manifest it. Link in bio. Book just restocked. We will sell out. Good luck.
Her being humble brings me joy. She better manifest some Bloomingdale's money. This is crazy, bro.
Any fucking H&M.
All right, bro. People like her, the problem, she thinks being middle class is broke, and that's why she'll never be happy in life. Girl, it's H&M. You ain't even on Walmart Ross level yet. What she thinks she about to do with all the money she made from them TikTok shorts and wilding out? Tearing up about having to shop at H&M when conversing with someone who in the same conversation talked about it being evicted and being on food stamps. Is this girl okay? Because, bruh, I was saying something. It's crazy how black women no, don't do that. I'm skipping this one. I ain't even gonna read it. Her honesty is rare in a world where most people fake it. For the timeline, this could be a reset moment. Humility often comes with before the next level. Pizza Mom is famous for what now? She's a comedian. You can always get naked on OnlyFans. It seems like Dignity ain't gonna get that done. Well, she gave her life to God. She ain't gonna do that. I can understand the pain though. I've been broke my whole life and became a truck driver. Finally got everything I wanted. Then going local, I made less money and it hurts from the downgrade of how hard I worked to get it. I got to go back to the drawing board and get back again. That's life, 100%. B. Simone said she once can't date a guy who does a 9 to 5. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. H&M is like $50 to $100 clothing. She's not down that bad. 100%, bro. 100%, bro. That's why I was like, when she said we have to go to H&M, I was like, is you out of touch with reality? If I go to H&M and I ball out, if I buy me a suit or something, it's like, oh, I'm balling, bro. Me balling is like dropping a couple hundred on a suit at Zara. I'm like, dang, that's me balling. That's me like, oh yeah, stun on them. And it's crazy because I be getting like compliments on them suits too. I ain't gonna tell them it's Zara because then you're gonna be like, oh, them cheap suits. The perception of people who work a 9 to 5 is ridiculously dense in ignorance. 100%. You can absolutely thrive in the middle class. It's all perspective, bro. Is she okay? Is this a midlife crisis? Dog, it's like if you get in millions and millions a month, you know what I'm saying? Say she was making like 2-3 mil a month. Probably for like the last decade, she probably been making like 2-3 mil a month off Snapchat, Instagram, because she got like, hold on. and then she was doing what she was doing wilding out, you know what I mean? She got nearly 6 million followers, you know what I'm saying? So and she got a Snapchat. So she was very well making like $2-3 million from social media a month. So it's like if you're doing that for a decade and that's like the majority of your adult life, because B Simone probably like 33 right now. So for the majority of her adult life since the time she was 21-ish, she's been making millions of dollars every month. So, you know, to go from that to like normal people stuff is like crazy. SSB said she don't think she was making 2-3 million a month. Buddy, this social media, she was making probably 2-3 million a month, bro. Let's go to our YouTube. This pocket watching 101. This pocket watching 101, bro. We gonna go to the YouTube first. All right. So she has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. So she is probably making at least on the low end 100,000 a month off YouTube revenue. At least a month. All right, we're gonna go back to the years. What years we gotta go to? We gotta go to like, hold on, I'm gonna scroll back. I'm gonna scroll back to like 4 years ago. All right. Okay, we back 4 years ago. Let's look at these views now. Each and every single view. 200. This 5 years ago. 200K, 197K, 270K, 400K, 350K, 200K, 100K, 300K, 400K, 200K, 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 100K, 200K, 100K. She was making at least from YouTube, just YouTube ad revenue. We're not even talking about YouTube ads within that within the video where where they go bluetooth.com. You get you some Bluetooth right now. Get you some deodorant, like whatever they, hymns, get you hymns. Or no, she'd probably be the person that would do like the therapy ads. What's the therapy? BetterHelp. Go to BetterHelp right now. She probably get money from that, right? So not even counting that money from YouTube, just counting ad revenue from YouTube by itself. She was probably getting about 500,000 a month, bro. No, I say 100,000. We'll keep it on the low end. But this is 4 years ago too, where they was really paying. I say probably like 250,000 on a good month just from YouTube ad revenue, and then say you get a whole nother 50,000 a month from better ad helps a month. That's $300,000 just from YouTube. Okay, now we go to Instagram. Instagram, she had 6 million followers, 5 million followers or whatever, because she got most of these followers from like 4 years ago when she was really, really, really popping like that. So you got, what I say, 300,000 from YouTube. Okay, now we go to Instagram. She was probably getting, how much was Kendall getting from Kendall Jenner gets paid a post. Kendall Jenner, she charges 1.8 million for a post. Kendall probably has like 20 million, I would guess, on Instagram. Oh no, it's not on 20 million. It's 280 million. But okay, if Kendall charges 1.8 million, right, for a post, and she has 280 million followers, B Simone at 6 million followers is probably charging the least. What y'all think? 50,000 a post? 50,000 for a sponsored post? So okay, so say she does, like we saying 5 years ago, right? When she was really into it. It was last year's prediction. Last year's prediction for this year. Prediction for this finals. So say you do 3 posts, right? 3 sponsor posts a month. Each one of them you charge $50,000. That's $150,000 you made off of Instagram, bro. So okay, so let's go back to the drawing board. 300,000 from YouTube, 150,000 from Instagram. If you just do 3 sponsor posts a month. Okay, so now we're talking about 300 plus 150. So now we have $450,000. Now you got Snapchat. DDG says he makes how much from Snapchat? Says he makes from Snapchat. DDG says he makes 2.5 million every 3 months from Snapchat. So that's like how much 2.5 divided by 3. Hold on. Let me pull up the calculator right here so you guys can see it. Calculator. 2.5 divided by 3. So DDG is getting about 800,000 a month from Snapchat, bro. So if DDG is getting 800,000 a month from Snapchat, let's say she was making on the low end 300,000 from Snapchat, especially when everybody was using Snapchat, right? Okay, 300,000 from Snapchat. Okay, where are we at? 300,000. Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back to the calculator. I'll add it right here to keep up. How you clear out? You clear out. All right, 300,000 from YouTube. What's this? 300,000 plus 150,000 on the low end from Instagram. Okay. All right, so that's 150,000 Instagram, and then say she was making 300 from Snapchat. 300. Did I add to? Oh no, that's it. Okay. That's $750,000 right there. So okay, right there, right? So we go right here. Okay. She's probably doing what? Wilding out? Wilding out. Say you get $10,000 each show on Wilding Out, right? Wilding Out season. This is season 21. Let me see how many episodes are in the season of Wilding Out. Wilding Out has where the episodes at? Okay, here we go. Episodes. 10 episodes a season. Okay, so you get 10,000 a show for Wilding Out, and you do 10 shows. That's another 100,000. Okay, so now we at 100,000. Well, that's not in a month, but say you film all the shows in a month. $850,000. Now you go. She had comedy shows. Say she was making 5,000 a comedy show, and she was doing it every weekend. In a month, it's 4. Man, this man Rob. Wait, hold on. This man Rob Hayden. He said, "Dudes pick the Thunder." I'm on stream right now, Rob. Dudes pick the Thunder and think they NBA psychics. Yes, okay. And I said the Magic. I said a random team in the East, the Magic. It ended up being what? A random team in the East. It wasn't the Magic, but it was Indiana. Pretty close to me. Because you can say, "Oh, I think I'm a psychic right now." Okay, everybody else had Boston in the preseason. I was there. We were all there. Send that to Rob. Shout out my boy Rob. But yeah, 10, bruh. What we doing? What we doing? 10 shows. That's 100,000. 850,000. And say you doing the comedy shows. Comedy shows. You do 2 comedy shows a weekend. For 4 weeks in a month. That's 8 shows. Okay, so you get 5,000 each comedy show. 5,000 each comedy show times 8. That's 40,000. So plus 40,000. So she was making like 89,000, bro. He said, I think we're overinflating these numbers. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, she was making somewhere around the ballpark at least $1 million a month, bro. At least $1 million a month. And she was doing it for years. Like, B. Simone was everywhere, dog. B. Simone was everywhere. Her and Pretty V, they were everywhere. Bro, I'm not sure if she has enough hours to fill up the demands. I'm telling you, dog. Hold on, look. Because you got to go like B. Simone host. I'm going to just look up B. Simone host, bro. B. Simone host. We're going to see all the things she's hosted. She was on Ridiculousness. This was Billionaire B. Hold on. BET Hip Hop Awards. I remember that. She was on the carpet. Look at this. VMAs. I know you don't get paid for but some of these appearances was paid appearances. Zeus Network. Baddies. What's this? MTV Movie Awards? MTV Movie Awards. Folks, she was booked and busy for like 5 years. Yeah, she did host a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think B. Simone, bro, was getting $1 million a month for like 5 years on the low end. I do think so, for like 5 years. From like the pandemic time, from like 2018, 2019, right before the pandemic. In the pandemic, she might have been making even more. I think all the social media people were making the most money during the pandemic because everybody was at home. Everybody's at home on their phones, on the internet. That's all they had to do. Like Aiden Ross was probably raking in the most money from just streaming because now he's making his money from other places. But he's probably making the most money from just streaming during the thing. How much I think Taya Cooper makes between Instagram and Snapchat. So if DDG makes $800,000 a month off Snapchat, I always got to go to DDG because he was the one that said it. And I talked to other influencers in Atlanta, and they told me like they be making some money off Snapchat. Snapchat pays the most from Snapchat partner program and things of that sort. And I know people who have things with Facebook, and they say they get like the most they ever made in a month off Facebook. These are people not famous, by the way. Just people with a lot of followers on Facebook because they have a following. They partnered up with Facebook for the Meta program and stuff like that. $200,000 a month, bro, off Facebook alone. That's why I'm saying these numbers about B. Simone, because B. Simone is famous. So I know she making more than the non-famous people making on social media. Well, we looking up Taya Cooper. Taya Cooper. All right, so let me see how many followers she has. So she has 2.5. Dang, I didn't know she had 2.5 million. Gosh, Taya got 2.5 million. Hey, no wonder why. I wouldn't be in a sweat to go back to the league. No. Hey, look, and and Kamara got me. Come on, man. What is we talking about? 200K a month is stupid for people not famous. That's what I'm saying. But people told me, bro. People showed me the checks and the screenshots. Like, it's really happening. If you ever wonder why, like, you looking at some, especially reels and shorts, and it'd be something stupid, like if it's like a dude or something like that people consider cute with it, and or a woman. I said a dude to not sound misogynistic, but a dude on a selfie mode, like in the sun, he like this, and then it's just like, I wish I knew you wanted me, and he ain't even singing the song. He just smiling at the camera, and that's it. And it's got like 20,000 likes and 10,000 comments, but he probably he probably made like $5,000 from that. He didn't even say a word. He just looked at the camera and let the song play. So, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. Is this stemming from her friend when who asked for help when she struggled? I haven't watched the full podcast episode, but it's the same. They in the same clothes as that episode. They're in the same clothes. Hold on, let me scroll up. They're in the same clothes that they were on in the episode where she was like, my friend was famous. Yeah, they in the same clothes as that episode. So okay, Taya Cooper got 2.5 million, right, on Instagram. She probably has like a similar, right, on Snapchat. So DDG make $800,000 a month from Snapchat. DDG, let's see DDG's. He said everyone had OKC in Boston. Okay, I ain't have Boston. What is you talking about? All right, hold on. Anyways, I had a random team from the East. And who made it? A random team from the East. That makes my pick impressive. DDG got 6 million, right? He got nearly 7 million on Instagram. So Taya has about a third. It would have been more impressive if he predicted both teams. Who was going to predict the Pacers making the finals, bro? Outside of Pacers fans. But anyways, So she has a third. So DDG made 800,000 a month. She probably made like what 200,000 you say a month. So she probably made 200,000 from Snapchat, and then she probably making all these little fit pics. They probably like sponsored fits, like shirt came from so and so, pants came from so and so, shoes came from so and so, glasses came from so and so, scarf came from so and so, and all them people paid her. Accessories, bracelet, all this stuff is opportunity for paid, advertisements and things of that sort. So she might be getting like, say you charge for 2.5 million followers. Shoot, I'll probably charge 50,000. It's just what I'm thinking off top. So if you do 3 sponsor posts a month, and she does more than 3 sponsor posts a month, that's 150. So you probably making 150 and then 200 off Snapchat. So she probably making like $350,000 a month, bro, between Snapchat and Instagram. To answer your question. So there's that. But yeah, man, it's buku money out here, dog. If you ever wonder why it's like, dang, everybody content creator. It's money. It's money out here. All right, so that's the thing with that.
That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.